Welcome back to Fununcle, my nieces and nephews. I am this network's educational guide to Web3. And in this episode, I'm coming to you from a special edition of Fununcle from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Let's get after it.
Now we're ready.
We have a tropical blast for you guys today because I have the unique pleasure of sitting down with Alexandra Abraham. She is the creative director, manager, operator, owner of Bikini Beach, Australia, and a multi-talented human being. She is a designer, creative director, and now Web3 entrepreneur as she is integrating her company into the Web3 space. NFTs, cryptocurrency, metaverse wearables. And now she's sitting down for an episode of Fununcle with me. Thanks for being here, Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, Alex, I got a couple questions for you. How about we get the shovels out and dive right into it?
Dig away.
Dig away. All right. Well, my first question is how did BBA get into decentralized finance?
I have a little bit of a funny story, as I'm sure most of us do.
Of course.
But COVID is how I started this side of the industry. You know, that little thing.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
that little
weird
mystery thing.
Small thing that we had, which ended up being a blessing for me. So I am happy and sad, obviously,
It's
with
a happy
COVID.
accident, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was living in Milan during this time, and Venice and the Veneto area before that, for my brand, all for editorials, expansion, fashion events, nothing to do with decentralized finance. And when I moved to Milan, it was getting a little bit sketchy.
Yeah. They were going to lock you down in
yeah.
right? You had to get out.
Had to go.
Yeah.
It was the second lockdown, and as you know, if you're not a citizen, this would be a difficult time for me to be there. So America was not the place to go, and I decided Panama. It had just opened 1 week before that, so Panama had just freshly opened, and Italy was about to freshly close down.
Get out.
So I flew on the last flight, I'm pretty sure, out to Panama City, and ended up in the JW Marriott, so, in shambles.
Nice. Roughing it.
Roughing it. And there's, this beautiful, basically, resort that I was living in, so it was a happy accident. I ended up there. And if you don't know, Panama as a country is very, very into the decentralized finance space, as well as the business hub of Central and Latin America. So it's the point where everybody goes to do business. It has many good opportunities in terms of benefits for small businesses, benefits for large businesses, tax things, and that is why a lot of people in this space go to Panama as their head office. I didn't know that when I arrived. I was escaping, Milano. Yes.
Yeah.
So when I arrived, I ended up honestly having a great experience because I was making all my friends in the building. There was not many things open yet because it literally just opened the country, and there were still periods of opening. It took some time before everything was opened up. Yeah. So I ended up hanging out, by the pool, making friends, as you would. There's 4 pools there.
What else are you gonna do, right? Yeah.
Everybody is in decentralized finance. So whether you want to or not, you are gonna learn about it.
You could not go anywhere and avoid crypto talk. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Yeah. So I was blessed, honestly, to have been in that building and meeting people, playing cards at the pool, and also discussing, decentralized finance. It was great. And so I ended up, every dinner party, every event, every restaurant, I ended up chatting about this side of the industry. I learned a lot. I ended up joining Crypto Bros.
Ooh, honorary Crypto Bros.
There's a lot of people in my building and in the surrounding area of expats and both locals. Yeah. And I'm one of the bros, as
honorary bro. Now she's honorary Fununcle over here. Yeah, get it.
Oh, yeah.
Honorary
Forget about aunt. But yeah, no, I was really blessed to meet some amazing people, to learn a lot about the industry, and they're very willing to help you, very open, and it's a nice, really cool place. And now Panama is one of the countries in Central America and Latin America, one of the first to have cryptocurrency as an option for regular places to do trading.
Stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's even now the first bank in Panama that is now accepting cryptocurrency as normal trading between Binance and anything else. So it's a really, really cool time to be in Panama. It's the second country after Guatemala, and it's very interesting. So I had a really good time discovering this and learning about a new side of me,
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then my next question for you is, what is it like being a woman in Web3 right now?
Well, what is it like being a woman in Latin America?
It could be better. It could be better.
Again, like COVID, there's many good things and many bad things of the industry.
It's how you look at it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Half full, half empty,
I'm drinking either
Where's
way.
that glass? Yes, so it's something that there is not a lot of women in the industry is something you have to either spin in the right way or not. You can either use that as a tool to skyrocket yourself into the industry, or you can see it as a negative thing. I definitely saw it as a positive thing where there's not many, crazy little blondes in the industry.
Very rare.
Yeah, very rare. I'm a rare breed, crypto bro, So if you can be that gem, in the industry, it's great. And me learning a lot from literally all my surroundings, which was also honestly very male focused in my building. So I learned a lot about different sides of the industry. I started to join different projects, new coins, and use that kind of to my advantage in fashion. So it was really cool. Like I ended up having sponsors for my fashion shows in other countries and in Panama based on using new coins that wanted to develop themselves into a different industry. So I use that as let's get these sexier image for your brand, and use, my models, my fashion shows, have them sponsor the event, have them in a different space in the fashion industry, even in another country for their coin to show other people what cryptocurrency is. And if you don't know about it, use theirs.
I love that.
So it was cool. I even ended up doing it with some gaming platforms and lots of different things where we sort of, spiced it up with having more females, my models, my shows and events, and combining that with their industry to have both of us grow, honestly. And it was a really fun experience. So girls, you can do it too,
That's what I'm talking about.
Get in there. And if you use it in the right way like that, like we were just making it a little bit more sexy and fun in the industry, as most of these male-focused people are indoors with their computers and their tech all the time. Yeah. So kind of bringing those platforms both together was really both fun and interesting,
We need women in Web3.
Yes.
It's going to push the space forward. And you're also saying, don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You can use it to your advantage.
Exactly. Instead of being afraid of being that one woman, you want to the opposite. Exactly. Yeah. And you can use that in the right way. And everyone's very receptive. It's not a bad side of the industry. You just have to be able to roll with the bros.
Yeah, roll the bros. Roll the bros. My next question is, what is BVA currently doing in the Web3 space? What are your projects looking like right now?
What are we not doing,
a little bit of everything. Column A. You got a buffet going on of sampler platters.
Yes, sampler platters. Full spread.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting. We're doing lots of different things in the industry. The first one I would like to share with you is our new NFTs, moving from Web 2, to Web 3.
Oh, very nice.
www.bikinibeachaustralia.com.
Bingo.
Coming to you soon. But no, sorry, we're very excited to be starting this development NFTs. And for me, it was a easier transition than I thought it would be. So I am not a traditional designer, if you didn't guess.
What?
But if you ask any of my university professors of fashion, they would be shaken, to tell you with my sketches, my stick figures.
They were pretty sketchy.
Yeah, exactly. They were not the best. I am much more of a digital designer. So I have both a business side of the degree and a design side, but I was a little bit more on the business side of that when I first started. And I make all of my silhouettes, my prints, my designs, everything digitally. So instead of drawing sketches out and measurements and everything first, I do everything with the tech back and design all on the computer. Nice. So when I'm making my prints and sublimation printing on fabric, I am doing that all digitally. Meaning that it was easier for me to move into the NFT platforms because I've been on the computer doing this for a while.
You already have the digital assets ready to go to just move into Web3.
And just change it over. So again, you can do it too, girls.
Yeah. Then you're going to put cryptocurrency payment options on your website as well.
Exactly.
Right.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, I'm here for you.
So soon, again, that website, you are going to see that you are able to use any type of currency to purchase our designs. And we will have that option as well in another category, so you can see our NFTs, the other projects we're doing in Web3, and our partnerships, like I was telling you before, with those fashion shows and events that we're using some decentralized finance companies. You'll also see that on our website. Coming soon.
Very nice.
Yes. I have one more thing.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Give it to you.
Snacks.
Yes.
Come on, bring it on.
All of them. So, since I've been in Latin America, I'm very blessed, as I said, to meet lots of different people. And I am now going to be the creative director and designer of a cryptocurrency company. So what that means is actually we are doing part of their events and their projects and their big convention center meetings. I will be doing surprise fashion shows. Ooh, so it's a surprise, why I can't tell you what's happening.
Mystery.
But
okay, yeah.
2023, you will see this. We are going to be doing fashion shows along with their events and with this cryptocurrency company. And I will also be creating them NFTs. And those NFTs are the only way that you can unlock my actual designs in the runway. And they will be having, all of their e-commerce sites linked all together with these platforms. So it's really exciting, really cool. It's a really fun company to work with. I'm actually loving the travel and the experience that I've had with them. And I'm very excited that now my business is growing enough where I can also design for other brands and have a blast. So you will see that surprise soon, 2023.
Boom! I love
Right?
that. I love that.
That was a good one.
Give me that.
I think it's the best one.
All right.
I think it's the best one yet. We got everything.
Do you like crypto, NFTs, and video games? Well, the Fununcle YouTube page is your one-stop shop for all of my content across all networks and platforms. You want to make sure to hit the link down in the description below and join me today. You do not want to miss out on any of this content because I work diligently to demystify the complexities of blockchain technology.
And for our first story, Ethereum outperforms Nasdaq by 20% during a 3-month stock sell-off. You know, everyone wants to look at the markets and be like, well, they're red, everything's down, the sky is falling. But you gotta compare everyone's failures to the other failures, you know? We wanna make fun of cryptocurrency, but just look at the numbers. It's outperforming the stock market. Everything's down. Big companies, things that have been around for hundreds of years are also down. You know what? Performing worse than cryptocurrencies are. And that's why I am super bullish on Ethereum. Even when everything else is failing, Ethereum is doing better than the best. So that's why I say, if you're a savvy investor, not financial advice, I'm just a guy wearing a Hawaiian shirt over here, get some Ethereum while the getting is good. Bitcoin traders patiently wait for Uptober. Historical prices show that Bitcoin has gained 10 out of the last 13 Octobers. I believe this is going to reign true because we have an election coming up. And so we need this October to be good, right? They want the prices to be high so that the shape-shifting lizard elites can manipulate the price down going into the election so they can sway the election whichever way they want. So let's get the price as high as we can by the end of October. And then when the election season rolls around, they're gonna tank it. Tiddly tank it as far down as they possibly can, right? So they can spin their narrative, right? So if it's the Republicans trying to get the Democrats out of office, they'll push the price down, say the stock market failures are the Democrats' fault, say you're gonna need us in office in order to fix things, Bob's your uncle, Jan's your aunt, Republicans get into the office, and then boom, surprisingly, out of nowhere, the markets will perform better towards the end of November. Brokerage firm Bernstein says institutional adoption of crypto ongoing despite the crypto winter. Well, here's what's going on. These big hedge funds and brokerage firms that are buying crypto, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars at a time, are doing so with these crypto trading bots where they only buy when the price is going down. That way they can hide their purchases. If they were buying when the price is going up, they'd artificially manipulate it up, and then retail traders would see this price move it upwards, they'd jump in, we'd have extreme upwards and then extreme downwards. And so it's in these brokerage firms' favor if they buy when it's going down. They can hide their purchases, make it look like things are falling, and they're stacking their sats when no one is looking. Bearish sentiments fading as crypto traders anticipate rebound in Q4. This is true, and this happens most years because Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, Thanksgiving, 12 days of Christmas, the markets do better during the holiday seasons. People are opening up their checkbooks, they're buying prizes for their kids, the stock market goes up, and then so does the crypto market. So my narrative right now is we gotta wait till the election season to wrap, let the shape-shifting lizard elites do the manipulation that they wanna do, and then wow, we're gonna have an incredible winter, things are gonna be glorious, and then we gotta renegotiate in 2023. Ethereum dominates almost 60% of DeFi sector, TRON and Binance follow. What's really interesting about this is, of course Ethereum is dominating the DeFi sector, but TRON is number 2 and it's beating out Binance coin. I thought if anything, if you were gonna ask me $1 million, put a gun in my head, I would have said Binance is above TRON for sure. And I would even put AVAX in there and Polygon in there. And so for those savvy investors out there who are looking to make a purchase, TRON is something you do not want to sleep on. And it turned out not to be the first fine for Kim Kardashian. Well, celebrities stopped shilling dubious cryptos. Well, there's two sides of this coin. One, how is Kim Kardashian really gonna know? She's just a celebrity. She was paid her fee. She did some posts about a coin. She thought it was another advertisement, and she thought it was pretty legitimate too. Although she's a billionaire, she should be doing her own research, and you know what? She's got plenty of money, so just take from the rich and give to the poor. She rugged a lot of her fans, and she needs to pay back for that in some way. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It's the LADZ City Lounge, where I just get to kick it hella tough with my nieces and nephews and talk about the pulse. What's going on around the Web3 network? And the first thing I gotta talk about is our new show with National Lampoon. A hometown hero, Jessica Utrowski, landed the gig and she signed up this old bag of uncle to co-host a new National Lampoon show. You can check that out on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. We get the writer's staff up there. The CEO and executive staff from National Lampoon joins us. We are workshopping comedy ideas and putting together the pieces for the next National Lampoon film. The next thing I got to talk about is, of course, the Web3 Morning Alpha Show every single day, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have the best morning alpha show out there, period, starring the man, the myth, the legend, Gift Dead. He's a G, a true top G in the space, an NFT curator, the owner of Nifty Castle, and the co-founder of Web3. The guy is a legend, love him to death. And then the next one is Speak Easy with Kane Mayfield and Easy in Crypto. These two are a riot. Speakeasy is absolutely insane. Kane Mayfield is a voice to be reckoned with. If you've not checked out this show, you gotta see it. It is on Thursdays. And then last but not least, my latest project, Bytes of Paradise. These delectable NFTs are chocked full of money-making moves in the Web3 space. We have crypto prizes, instant money giveaways, VIP events, and so much more. You do not want to miss out on these opportunities. Go to OpenSea and pick up your Bytes of Paradise today.
Do you want to make money in Web3? Well, my latest project, Bytes of Paradise, unlocks a wealth of signups, content, and money-making opportunities in the Web3 space, along with access to VIP events and regular crypto prize giveaways. Head on over to OpenSea and pick up your Byte of Paradise today. We have crypto prizes, NFT giveaways, along with fresh revenue-generating ideas from every corner of Web3. Whether you're a virtual nomad, digital entrepreneur, or just looking to stay ahead of inflation, West Coast Web3 is your one-stop shop for money-making moves in the Web3 space.